View of Mortal Kombat. Now there might be potential spoilers. I mean, it's on HBO Max. When I saw it in theaters, the theaters were pretty packed. So I feel like a lot of people have seen it. So potential spoilers, I don't know. I'm gonna just start talking. So you've been warned. I have to say that I enjoyed Mortal Kombat. Was it a great movie? Not at all. Was it a horrible movie? Not at all. But I feel like it was a great introduction movie. Like for the first movie out of this potential franchise, depending on how successful this one is, I would say it was a good starting point, but a room for a lot of improvement. For example, some of the fights, the way they were choreographed was a little iffy. I think they should have got the people who did the choreography fights for Winter Soldier, Civil War, Captain America Civil War, and John Wick. You get those guys, and I feel like the fights would have been better. But hopefully, whatever mistakes made in this movie, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a sequel. Hopefully, they will adjust and make the corrections in a sequel, and a sequel will be better. Um, the choreography fights was a con for me. The dialogue was pretty basic, so that was a con. Um, I didn't like this. May be a nitpick, but I didn't like the training. Just seemed weak and basic. Like the training in that small sand pit. It's like you have this whole temple, and your training is just to occasionally spar with each other. It's like you guys are, you know, getting ready for a tournament that the fate of the world is hanging on, and you guys are just in this little sand pit fighting each other, not really to unlock your inner power. Like you don't have obstacle courses, you don't have like, I don't know, I don't know. I just, man, I don't know. It just felt, the training just felt real basic. It felt like they played it safe with this movie. Like everything, a lot of the things that happened in this movie just felt safe. But I'm pretty sure that's because they didn't know how the audience would receive this movie. So I'm not going to fault them too much for it. I would say out of the gate, 3 out of 5. Now, if they get to Mortal Kombat 2 and it's a lot like this Mortal Kombat, then that's when you get a 2 out of 5, you know? So first movie out of the gate, I got to say they did a good job. The CGI was great. Another nitpick, Scorpion and Sub-Zero's outfits, their costumes seemed a little bulky. Is that just me? Was that just me? I don't know. I just felt like it was a little bulky. Um, yeah, the new edition of this Cole Young, I believe his name is. I felt like we could have did it without him, but I think I get why they added a character that's not in the games or the comic books, or a character made from scratch. Basically, it's for people who are not fans of Mortal Kombat, who never played a Mortal Kombat game. They have something that they can attach to and seem like they're in on it, instead of this movie just being 100% fan service. So I get it, but yeah, 3 out of 5, I would say. Um, the fatal now, another nitpick. I'm just thinking of these as I'm speaking. When they do the fatalities and stuff, it did seem a little cheesy that after they would do a fatality or after they would win, they would be like, okay, Kano, for example. But it fit his personality. So it's kind of a bad example where he's like, Kano wins. But by the way, I love Kano. He's an asshole, but I love this character. Him saying Kano wins, that fit his personality. Okay, fine. That wasn't cheesy. But then the guy with the frisbee hat. Oh, I am drawing a blank because he's an OG character. Oh my god, you know who I'm talking about when he's like flawless victory after slicing her in half. I'm like, nobody really. That just seemed kind of. I mean, I get it. It was like a wink and a nod to people who are fans of Mortal Kombat, but it just came off as like, that was a little cheesy. And yeah, that's. I mean, other than that, I don't really have any. I don't have like any big cons, but room for a lot of improvement. But as an introduction movie, it was good. It was enjoyable. I would compare this to Godzilla 2014. Godzilla 2014 was a great introduction point, but there was room for a lot of improvement. We had only seen Godzilla for like maybe 10 minutes out of the 2 hours. But they learned from their mistakes. And then Kong Skull Island, we saw a lot more Kong. King of Monsters, they just went way overboard with it, in a good way. So I think Mortal Kombat is going to go that route, basically. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you thought of it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you think... Yeah, just tell me what you think. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. And I will catch you guys in the next video.